So here's the code. So here we have, initially we have x equal to 0, right? X equal to 0, and then while x is less than 10, and then I need a tab here. I am in indentation, and then if x equal to 3, and then I continue, and then here put print. Okay, so here what happens, okay, let me first run this code, okay, show you the output, and then see if you notice any difference between, you know, the, okay, see anything unusual kind of thing. Okay, all right, it's connecting here, initializing. Okay, so we're connected, yeah. So now look at this. So here, see, now what happened here is, see, look at this code. Now look at the output. See, there's 1, 2, and there's no 3, right? See, you have 1, you have 2, but there's no 3. And then you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So, um, so what's going on? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so let me write this code, okay, and then let's try to figure it out, okay, what's going on. I'll just make this small, okay, so that I can copy whatever is in there. Okay, we have another one. Okay, so here, let me copy this code. So we have x is equal to 0, right? And then we have while, okay, x is less than 10, okay, x plus equal to 1, and then we have if x is equal to 3, colon, right? We have continuous statement here, and then we have print, right? Print x. So let's see, let's try to figure out what's going on here, okay? Okay, so here, now we have, initially we have x equal to 0. So just like before, we will have this table right here, okay? So we have this table right here. So let's put x here, and what gets printed, right? So print, okay? So initially we have x equal to 0, right? Initially we have x equal to 0. So our x equal to 0 right here, right? Now while, so we enter here, right? So while x is less than 10, yes, of course, because x is 0, so 0 is less than 10, which is true. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the colon here. We need to have a colon there, right? Excuse me. So now, since this condition, excuse me. So since this condition passed, right? This condition passed, right? So now we enter, we go up here, right? We go down there. X plus equal to 1. So the value of x will be what? Will be 1, right? So once we have, we're done with this execution, we'll have x equal to 1, right? So, and then after that, we get here, right? When we get here, we check whether x is equal to 3. So x is not equal to 3 because our value at this time, currently it's 1, right? So that's not, so this condition doesn't pass. This condition fails, right? So this does not run. So this does not run, right? So the execution goes here, right? So our x is printed. So what gets printed? 1. 1 gets printed, right? 1 gets printed. Okay. So, for, so let's do something here. So rather than 10, because for the 5 foot 10, we need to do a lot of these, iterations. So because our purpose is to understand, just understand what's going on. So I'll put maybe, let's put 4. Okay. So let me put 4 so that we don't have to go that many iterations. Okay. So we got here, right? So now after this is done, right? So after this print x is done, right, we go back, right? We go back here and we test the condition again. So now x is 1, right? So x is 1 means 1 is less than 4, still true, right? Okay, so we go back here again, right? So x plus equal to 1. Now what's the value? value is 2, right? Value is 2. Now the value of x will be 2, right? Because x, we are adding 1 to x. So, and then next we go here, right? So the condition fails because x is 2, right? X is equal to 2, and then x is equal to x. We're testing whether x is equal to 3, right? So it's not, right? It's not. So again, this condition fails, right? And then we come down here. So now the value, the value of x is printed, right? So what is the value of x? It's 2, right? So 2 is printed. Okay. So again, what we do is, okay, we again go back here, check condition, right? So x is 2, 2 is less than 4, true. Now now this runs, this line of code runs. So now the value of x will be 3, right? Value of x will be 3. Okay. Now okay. After this, you go here, right? This line over here. Okay. So you test whether x is equal to 3. So yes, it passes, right? Because and the value of x is 3. Look here. Look over here. So x is equal to 3, and you're testing whether over here, you're testing whether x is equal to 3. Yes, of course. So here, now the condition passes, right? The condition passes here. Condition passed, right? So the condition passed means what? Now this code will run, the continue, this line will run. So now what happens is, now when this code runs, then none of, okay, now the execution doesn't go down, okay, doesn't go down. So what it does is, it just from here, okay, it doesn't go to the rest of the statements. It doesn't go to the rest of the statements within while. Okay, so what it will do, it will now directly jump back up and go here. So now what happens? Did x get printed? No, right? X did not get printed, right? Nothing is printed here, right? So let me just erase this. So nothing gets printed. Okay, so it jumped and went back to check the condition again. So x is equal to 3, right? Now x is equal to 3, as you can see here, right? So your x is 3, sorry. So x is 3. Now the value of x is 3. So 3 is less than 4. If you look here, right? 3 is less than 4, which is true. Then you come to this line, right? You come to this line. Now, what do you do? Then x plus equal to 1 means now the value of x will be 4, right? The value of x will be 4. And then you go here, right? When you get there, 4 is equal to 3. False, right? So this is false. This statement will be false, right? So now this won't get run, right? The continuous statement does not run, okay? And then we go to print, right? We go to print this one. So print x. So now what will be printed? Can somebody tell me what will be printed at this time? I'm waiting for your response, please. Okay, so I got a response here. Yes, Soros says, yeah, Soros says 4. Good, yeah. Because the latest value of x is 4. So whatever the latest value, the current value is, that gets printed right here. So now what gets printed is 4, right? Now after that, where does the execution go? Can somebody tell me where does the execution go after this? Okay, I'm right here at this time. Okay, so from here, after I'm done with that, where do I go? Where does the execution go? Okay, just while you're figuring out the answer. Okay, let me clean this up a little bit again. All right. So I think I got an answer. Just a minute. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Second line, Saroj. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Saroj. Yeah, it goes to, because so after I'm done with this code, this line of code, right? And then because 4 got printed, right? And then go back here, right? So we test the condition. Now what happens? Will this condition pass or fail? X is less than 4. The value of x is 4 now. 4 is less than 4. True or false? Okay. Again, I got something false. Yeah. Soros, yes, Soros is correct. He says it's false. Yes. So 4 is less than 4 is false, of course, right? Right. So now if it's false, then what happens? Then what happens? It skips everything within the for while loop, and then it goes outside of whatever line there is after the while loop. Okay, it will go there. Okay, because we have nothing after while, right, in our code, right? I'll write this code again. Okay, so we don't have nothing, so the program ends, and then we get the output. So so what do we get in the output? So we get these, right? 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so let me go back and change the code to match what we have done on the whiteboard. Okay, so rather than 10, we have what? We have 4, right? So let me put 4 here and then run it. Okay, see, that's what I got here. 1, 2, 4, right? 1, 2, 4. Look over here, right? So we have 1, 2, 4, and then here we have 1 to 4. So did you get the meaning of continue now? Or should I explain even more? Or do you get the, okay, well, once again, okay, okay, I'll repeat once again. So it's okay. Okay, so now the meaning of continue keyword is, now as soon as this continue is executed, right? When continue is executed, it does not go below. Okay, it doesn't go below. So there might be a bunch of statements down here. Okay, you might have other statements here. You can have print. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So okay. So like this. So now, so when this condition passes, right? When this condition passes, then this will be run, right? This code will be run, and after this code will be run, this continue will be run. Now the execution does not go here and here. Okay, so it doesn't go below that. It doesn't go below that. So it jumps to where? It jumps to the condition. Okay, so and then it continues with it continues with the loop until this condition is false, that the highlighted condition, x is less than 4, right? So the loop will complete. The loop loop will go on, right? So what is the difference between break and continue now? Can somebody tell me the difference between break, right? The break statement that we saw before, and continue. Can somebody volunteer to answer that question? Okay, so okay. All right, so got from Soros. Okay, all right. Okay. Break breaks the loop. Yes, break breaks the loop. How about continue now? What does continue do? Yeah, so yes, Soros is right. What Soros is saying is, once the execution, encounters or hits break statement, right? It just gets out of the loop, no matter what. It just gets out of the loop and goes to the line after the, while block. Okay, so continue will drag the loop at start again. Yes, yeah, thank you. Your Soros is correct. What he's saying is break no matter what. Okay, when the break statement is executed, it just gets out of the loop. Okay, all right. But with continue, it doesn't break the loop. Continue does not break the loop, but it will skip anything below continue, and then just continue with another iteration, another round. Okay, it just goes to the next round in the loop. Okay, as you saw. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay,